This is You're Probably Right. Entertainment first, everything else is just bonus. Opinions, all ours. Sometimes backed by research, but never the final word. There are always exceptions, so take it with a grain of salt and a slight dusting of chili powder.
That's the fight and the fright, we're searching for truth. The quiet answer stays inside.
Let's go.
You are probably right, it cuts but it heals, it stings but it feels. You are probably right, I'm born to the cure, the pain in my soul. From gliding to ignite, we're finding the way. From biting to inside, where shadows give way. You are clouded alive.
All right, how you doing? It's MCM, and we are gonna finish this off. Oh man, I'm not the kind of person like 3-part series, but for some reason I keep doing it. It's kind of interesting because I thought it was going to only be 2, possibly 1, but I didn't really think it was going to be 1. Anyhow, this is You're Probably Right, and I am MCM, and this is the 3rd of a 3-part series called Show Me Love. Really, it's Show Me Love, the 30 pieces of maybe finding a new you. Who knows? I'm not sure how I'm gonna parse it together. I know I keep saying parse. Interesting word. Piece it. I don't know. Anyhow, we're on point 24. Stop being unclear. State what you want. Now, guys, I've said this in the last episode. If you are here for the first part of the series, please do not start here. Please go back 2. Please. This is number 3. If you want to know the information in some kind of a sequential order, because I'm going to wrap it all up at the end. So it'd be kind of pointless for you to catch this one and then try to go to the other ones. Although each point is something on its own, and maybe you only need to work on certain things, and maybe what you typed in Google or wherever you search, it came to this one. It's possible it might be for you, but I would just say, it'd be better to get the whole thing. But that's just my opinion. And if you don't think so, guess what? You're probably right. Anyhow, let's go right into it. As I said, point 24, stop being unclear. State what you mean what you say. No, state what you want. A lot of confusion in relationship comes from one simple thing: not saying what you want, not saying what you're there for. You drop hints. You want people to be, what's it called? I know you know the word. A mind reader, a magician. You hope they'll figure it out, right? Then you're angry when they don't. You stay quiet, thinking silence will avoid conflict. But silence just creates confusion in this sense. And confusion creates heartbreak and sadness. So how to fix it? You state what you want clearly and directly. Step 1, identify it yourself. Before you can tell anybody, you have to know what it is, right? So write it down, what you're actually looking for. A committed relationship? A casual one? A friendship? You want to friend zone them? Step 2, say it clearly. Don't wait until you're months in. Be upfront. Be honest. 3, accept the outcome. Because guess what? If they don't want the same thing, it's not rejection, it's clarity, and it's not alignment, right? It's you're trying to get aligned with someone, right? Trying to come alongside someone to do something wonderful and great, right? Here are the examples, the wrong way. I don't know. Let's just see where it goes when actually you want commitment. You say that to someone, they're just gonna, all right, let's go. Give me the tea. The right way. I'm dating with the goal of a committed relationship, a committed marriage. If that's not what they're wanting, or that's not what they're trying to do, right? And you say, this is what I want. And if they, if that's not where you're at, just say, I understand, and move on amicably, right? Amicably. Yeah. Boundaries don't build walls. They just build clarity. Point 25, Stop confusing busyness with value. Protect your energy. Listen, some people think that being constantly busy, constantly available, constantly saying yes makes them more valuable. But busyness doesn't equal worth. In fact, overextending yourself drains your energy. And when your energy is gone, you have nothing left to give. So what's the better way? Protect your energy. Step 1, create energy budget. I know it sounds crazy, but just like money, your energy has limits. Decide how much of it you'll spend on work, on your relationship, on yourself. 2, cap your output. For example, no more than 2 dates per week, maybe. No more than 3 late nights per month. Step 3, prioritize recovery. Everything. You need recovery from it. You need recovery from work. And I know a lot of people try to save it for the weekend, and then something else happens and they don't recover. And then Monday they're ticked off that they didn't recover. And sometimes that turns into a cycle for months, right? Years. Get burnt out. Prioritize your recovery. Sleep, rest, stillness are not luxury. They are fuel. The wrong way. I'll stretch myself thin so they see that I care. Doesn't work in the long run. The right way. I'm at my limit this week. I'm tired. Let's plan something for next week instead. Give them another time. Don't just say, I can't, or I won't, or I shouldn't, or I'm not able to. Give them, you're still planning so they know that you're still important, or they're still important, right? If they are. Your value isn't how much you do. It's in who you are when you show up fully. And if you're not yourself, or you don't have enough energy when you do show up, then what good are you really? You're half as good, or not as good. Point 26. Stop measuring your worth by reply speed. Build inner stability. Tell me if this sounds familiar, okay? You send a text, right? You stare at your phone. You start counting the minutes until they reply. And with each passing minute, your self-worth slowly crumbles. You think, why haven't they arrived? Why haven't they answered? I know they have their phone in their pocket. They don't leave it anywhere. Did I say something wrong? Am I not important? I saw them, their red messages is on. This is how people get trapped, measuring their worth by someone else's timing. So how do you stop? You build inner stability. Create phone-free time. Put your phone on silent or focus mode for 2 hours each evening. Replace the wait. While waiting for replies, do something that grows you. Exercise, journaling, maybe reading your scriptures, or just reading for fun of it, for entertainment. Maybe you got your YouTube time, I don't know. Step 3, anchor in yourself. Each night, write one thing you noticed and appreciated about yourself. The wrong way. It took 2 hours to reply. I must not matter. The right way. They'll reply when they reply. In the meantime, I'm gonna live my life. Check it out. Your worth isn't measured in minutes. It's measured in the way you treat yourself when no one else is watching. Point 27. Stop chasing opportunities that use you. Weigh happiness versus money. Not every opportunity is meant for you. Sometimes people, whether employers, friends, or partners, dangle something in front of you, could be anything, that looks shiny, looks amazing. A job offer, a date, a chance. But if that opportunity drains you, disrespects you, or diminishes your joy, it's not worth it in the long run. Trust me. Why should you trust me, you say? Just trust me. So what do? Well, weigh it, right? Put happiness and money or happiness and attention on a scale. Which matters more to you right now? Let's see. How do we check it out? Let's see. Step 1, ask yourself honestly, is this adding to my life or taking from it? Step 2, don't be afraid to walk away from what looks good but feels wrong. Could be anything or anyone. Number 3, negotiate your terms. If they can't meet them, you don't bend. You bow out. Example. The wrong way. Well, it pays well, even though it makes me miserable and I don't agree with the ideology of what they're teaching or whatever they're doing over there. This one hits home, guys. Well, they barely try, but at least I'm not alone. These are funny to me. The right way. Money matters, but not more than my peace. I'd rather be single than drained. The best opportunities won't cost you yourself. The reason why I'm laughing with this one, guys, is that I recently applied for a job that I didn't believe in the name of the job. I didn't believe in who they were hiring only for the job. There was a whole bunch of different things that I didn't agree. But I said, let's see what they offer me in compensation. Joke is I didn't even get offered the job. And it's probably because they probably sensed something in me that I wasn't right for it anyways. And I've been saying that it wasn't. It's just, I just looked at an opportunity. And anyways, actually the joke is somebody offered me the opportunity to try and vie for the job, which I'll never go for again. Next time somebody wants to offer me something, they better just be offering it to me. Not you have the opportunity to apply for a credit card. No, just give me the credit card, bud. See? What I got out of that was data. I got information. We'll be doing that again. Mini recap. So look, we've looked at 24. Stop being unclear. State what you want. 25. Stop confusing busyness with value. Protect your energy. Point 26. Stop measuring your worth by reply speed. Build inner stability. 27. That's what I said, not 27. 27. Stop chasing opportunity that use you, right? Weigh happiness versus money. Do you notice the theme here? Each one reminds you your life, your energy, your worth are not negotiable. Let's go to big 28. Oh, I got to finish this. My goodness. Stop threatening love like a lifeline. Make it a choice. Too many people approach relationships as if love is the only thing keeping them alive. They think, without this person, I can't survive. But when love becomes a lifeline, it turns into desperation. Real love is not a lifeline, it's a choice. It's something you choose to give, choose to receive, and choose to build. How to make love a choice. Keep your personal goals alive, even in a relationship. Your health, your career, your friendships continue. 2, build a sense of outside the relationship, a sense of self. You should be whole before you join with another. 3, remember, it's a partnership, not a rescue mission. You're not trying to be rescued and you're not trying to rescue anybody. Captain Sava, it rhymes. Wrong way. I can't live without you. Please don't leave. Right way. I choose to be with you because I want to, not because I have to. Love is strongest when it's a chosen freedom, right? It's chosen freely, not clung to in desperation. 29, just moving right along. Stop trying to be enough. Focus on alignment. Here's a trap almost everyone falls to into thinking. If I just change enough, if I just improve enough, maybe they'll love me, right? I just need to communicate more. But love isn't about being enough. It's about alignment, guys. You could be wonderful and still not be right for somebody. You get it? That doesn't mean you're not enough. It just means you're not aligned with that person. Light popped on for somebody. So what's the practical shift? Step 1, replace the question, am I enough, with, are we aligned? Step 2, after each interaction, ask yourself, do our values, rhythms, and efforts match? 3, stop trying to squeeze into spaces where you don't fit. Example, the wrong way. I'll change everything about myself just to keep them. The right way. We don't fit, and that's okay. I'll wait for someone who does. Alignment matters more than enoughness. If that's a word, right? Always. And a big 30 here, guys. Stop ignoring old wounds. Heal before you build. This is the last point, but maybe the most important. Many people chase love not because they want partnership, but because they're running from pain. They're trying to fill wounds, trying to fill voids with attention instead of healing them. But here's the truth. Unhealed wounds leak. Sounds sick, right? And they will poison every new relationship you try to build in. So how do you heal before you build? Acknowledge your wounds, write them down. Name the past hurts that you're actually carrying. 2, seek help if you need it. Therapy, mentorship, faith. Healing doesn't have to be done alone. Don't fool yourself. You don't need to sit there by yourself and bake like you're crazy. Cut the lawn like you're a nut. Like there's other things you can do and people can help you to get through them. There's no specific time to heal a wound. But all wounds need time. And sometimes to heal those wounds, you need someone else. Practice self-soothing. When old pains arise, have a plan. Breathing, journaling, exercise, church. Reach out to a safe friend, not a crazy friend, not a friend that's worse off than you are. The wrong way. If I just find the right partner, they'll fix all my pain. Like that song, Fix You, right? Right away, check it out. I'm working on healing myself so I can bring my whole self into love. Heal first. Build after. That's how you stop repeating the same cycle. Now, I'm not saying you can't get in a relationship and they can't help you heal, but you have to know what you have to give and what you don't have to give. And they need to know that as well. So, a final recap. See all the stuff we went through, guys. And please go over any part of this that you need to help yourself. Let's step back and look at the journey we just walked. All of this information. Stop chasing love. Build a life worth living. Stop outsourcing your worth. Choose yourself first. Stop settling for scraps. Set and enforce standards. Stop smothering. Allow space. Stop begging and proving. Invest energy into becoming. Stand in your truth or your reality. Let the right person walk towards you. Stop confusing intensity with intimacy. Seek calm, consistency. Stop running after approval. Redirect energy into self-worth. Stop accepting mixed signals. Demand consistency. Stop fearing rejection. Treat it as alignment. Stop scarcity thinking. Live like love is abundant, because it is. Stop answering every late call. Protect your time. Stop pouring from an empty cup. Refill first. Stop wearing a mask. Be honest. Be authentic. Stop craving drama. Seek respect and effort. Stop tolerating disrespect. Name consequences. Stop chasing distance. See it as data or information. Stop forcing growth. Let it unfold. Stop masking anxiety for chemistry, or mistaking it, I should say, for anxiety for chemistry. Build calm. Stop fearing solitude. Use it. Use it to grow. Stop scattering energy. Pick a lane. Make a choice. Stop erasing your schedule. Keep your commitments. Stop pedestalizing. I knew I was going to mess it up. Level the power. Stop being unclear. Say what you want. Stop confusing busyness with value. Protect your energy. Stop measuring worth by reply speed. Build inner stability. Stop chasing or draining opportunities. Weigh happiness and money. Stop treating love like a lifeline. Make it a choice. Stop trying to be enough. Just focus on alignment. Stop ignoring wounds. Heal before you build. Patch it up. Fully. 30 points, 30 shifts. Each one moving you from desperation, thirstiness, to dignity. From chasing to choosing. From panic to peace. So check it out. If you remember nothing else from this episode or these episodes, remember this. Love isn't proven by how much you beg, chase, or sacrifice. It's shown in alignment, in respect, and in mutual effort. And the only way to find love like that is to first show it to yourself, to give it to yourself. Give yourself the love you've been trying so hard to get from others, and then at least you'll recognize love. To build the life, the stability, the worth, and the peace inside of you. Because once you do, you won't have to chase love, right? It will recognize you. It will meet you. It will choose you because you already chose yourself. This is what it really means to show me love. Because you're going to show me love, get it? Anyhow, guys, this was the last episode. We did it. Oh, yeah. I don't think it's going to be the last forever, but I mean, I finished. We finished, I say. All right. Anyhow, guys, if you accept and if you appreciate this episode or anything that I've done on this whole podcast, you're probably right. Then I would appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, follow, share, or anything else that you can possibly do. Maybe you can email us at yprpodcast@gmail.com and say, yo, this episode actually helped me. Surprise, surprise. You've finally done something good. I'll accept it. Anyhow, take care of yourself. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. Just remember, I'm your friend. Maybe I'm the friend that you don't really know personally. We don't hang out. We didn't go to the same school or work at the same job or live in the same city or same continent, maybe. But understand that I'm here for you, and this is why I do it. There's nothing else I get out of it except sharing and helping if I can, or if at least entertaining. All right. This is MC. I'm signing off. You're listening to You're Probably Right. Thanks for showing up and hanging out with me. Take care of yourself. Hey, come check out You're Probably Right podcast. Society is getting more unpredictable every day, but at the same time, predictable in its unpredictability. Say that 4 times real fast. Come with me as I attempt to find clarity in all the fog while staying way outside the box and kicking the box way down the road with my size 12 dogs. I use the Bible, experience, education, fortune, misfortune, life's lessons, life's mistakes to sort through all the mess. I talk about news, God, God, self-help, sports, sickness, health, music, parenting, love, humbleness, hurt, pain, joy, and all the things that might make you say, I never thought of it that way. Hopefully, anyway. Also, I take a stab at answering tough and not so tough questions, and all the while, understand that, listen, sometimes you end up in the hot seat and there's no thermostat. Well, that's how it is here. And because there's no topic, very few topics off the table, Torontonians will understand that Doug Ford reference there. Hopefully the podcast will be helpful and uplifting. And hey, maybe you'll find your own private Idaho here somewhere. Hope to see you soon.